this time of year, we like to at least wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
What?
Merry
Christmas! Sorry.
She's not tuned in. We're still not 100% better. We still have the tail end of colds. She has more of the cough than me. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. We want to do a year-end review for our Christmas video.
Our Christmas.
It's been a rough year.
Yes, it's really a rough year and we don't plan anything. Yeah, and I guess we're just waiting. We're just going to church and then that's it. Then after church, then go to sleep.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Just like the old times sake. Like, I'm used to it. Like, for me, well, about Christmas, it made only special to me. My Christmas is when I'm with him.
How? I'm interested now. How is your Christmas only special since you met me? Like, I don't quite get it.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Mahal? Before, every Christmas, Mom is just preparing a loaf of bread and some noodles and juice. That's it. That's our Christmas celebration. Because when it comes to Christmas, there should be a huge feast of, you know,
family get together and have like a meal.
Yes, exactly. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't experience that before. We're just after like 12 midnight, past midnight, we're going to someone else's house to, you know, because they have lechon there. So at least we eat lechon during Christmas. Yeah.
I'm just curious because, like, to me, okay, my observation as a foreigner here, to me, and I'd like to hear in the comments how other people, like the foreigners here in the Philippines, how you're actually doing the Christmas thing and how it works in your, like, situation, how you are. I'd really like to hear about it in the comments, really. Because to me, it seems like there's two real big differences from my observation. Like, back home, like, Christmas was like the highlight of the year for families, at least. That's the way it seems to me.
Give love.
And it's like you really look forward to Christmas coming, and when December hit, you're really starting to focus on Christmas. And of course, the last week before Christmas is pretty exciting, especially if you had kids in your family and stuff. And like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day were the two big finales that you really, really look forward to. Just something really special and glowing about those 2 days, at least from my perspective. Now, transition over here to the Philippines. They start so-called celebrating in September, okay? It's called the Burr months, right? September, October, November, December, right? The Burr months, which is new to me. And so, you know, you hear about Christmas right from September, but then it's like, you know, you just kind of hear about it and you see decorations and things and you hear the music and stuff. But then it's like there's no real culmination that I see when Christmas Day comes. It just comes and it's like, that was Christmas. It's like there was no real build-up. Even though it was talked about at the beginning of September right through, it just kind of has this even pace and nothing really special build-up like I felt back home and things of that nature. Anyway, that's kind of my observation between the two countries, like and how things are. So I'd like to know and see if that's, you know, the same for other people watching, or is there like a specialness that of the build-up of those days here that I just haven't really noticed, kind of thing. Anyway, do you think my observations are weird, wacko, or what do you think about my observations?
No, it's not weird. It's your observation.
So, like you normally, like before I came, you normally didn't even have a Christmas tree, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, that's really weird, right? To me, I'm not condemning no one. Like just from my own experience, it seems really odd, right? And of course, you know, because of your culture, do a lot of people not have Christmas trees because of your culture, or like what?
No, because of financial.
Okay, so
economic
reason. But would you say a lot of people don't have have like a Christmas tree? Is
Yeah.
that a common cultural thing because of
Only
economics?
family can afford to buy Christmas tree, they have Christmas tree.
Okay, so what you're saying is probably is the upper end of your economical class of
Yes.
people
Yep.
probably would have the Christmas
Yeah.
tree and would have a more. So it's got to do with economics, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. And also another big difference. We're just discussing Christmas and things, that I'm noticing. Like back home, one of the traditions is the Christmas parade, right? It's been a tradition all my life. All right. Christmas rolls around. There's like a Christmas parade, especially if you got kids. You go to the Christmas parade. And you stand there, and where I'm from, you freeze your butt off as you watch the parade. But kids love it. It's kind of a highlight, every year. But here, it's not even a thing. Is it a thing anywhere in the Philippines to have a Christmas parade? That you know of? Does anywhere in the Philippines have a Christmas parade?
Christmas, what's that?
A Christmas parade?
No,
So
there's no Christmas
nowhere in the
parade.
Philippines that you know of has a Christmas
No.
parade. See, that's amazing to me. Nowhere. And also, I understand Santa Claus is just like a character, but he stands for good because he represents Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas was a person a long time ago in history, and he gave. And he was more of a wealthier guy, and he gave to kids and gave to families, and it became into this tradition of Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus. It kind of turned into that, but it has a good story behind it and good meaning and everything of that nature, and it falls in line with Jesus of giving and things of that nature, which at Christmas time is the ultimate. Jesus came as a baby, right? Gave himself that way, and it's a great gift. And the wise men came and gave gifts of silver, myrrh, gold, right? So, and Santa Claus, while I understand it's become probably more commercial, it does have a good meaning to it, right? Of giving and a nice little story with it, and it was based on a true story. But that's missing, that I can see anyway, here in the Philippines. Is that true or a correct observation?
Well, I really don't know that one.
Well, in the sense I've never seen anything with Santa Claus here, not really.
In the big city you can, but in the province, not that really.
Yeah. Now I understand it's not the focus of Christmas, because Christmas is all about Jesus. Now that's the part
Because
I do like,
sometimes,
especially.
sometimes because people misunderstood about Christmas, now, especially now in this generation. Because instead of Christmas focusing on the birth of Jesus, like spreading love, something like that, but instead they are more focused on the gift that they're going to receive during Christmas.
Yeah, there's a good point to that to think about for sure. But and that kind of leads into my point. What I do really appreciate about the Philippines at Christmas is the focus of the nativity, right? And you can really say that that's a real focus right through your whole country, right? Which is what Christmas is about. The nativity. Jesus came, right, as a child, baby.
Looks like Christmas is about Christmas bonus, year-end party, yeah.
You talking about
The
the other
essence,
part.
yeah, the essence of Christmas about the birth of our Lord, it's almost vanishing.
Yeah, but it seems like your country keeps more of a focus on the tradition of the reality of Christmas, of Jesus coming, right? The birth, the nativity. That's my point. I think your country does keep more of a focus on that, which is good, which is really good, because it makes you really think about Christmas more so, which is good. I like that. So I'm just talking about the two different ways between countries and stuff. But I do notice some big differences that way. And I kind of do miss some of our traditions back home. Because I was telling Mahal before we turned on the camera, I said I'd really like her to experience a Christmas back home, how we do it as well. Kind of get her reaction to what a Christmas is like. Because some of the parts that I really miss. And then I guess it is the family get together of the gift giving and stuff like that, which is not really so much about the gifts, and so it's about the experience of it, because it isn't always respond to all of them. Sometimes just do a like and a heart thing, but that means we read it.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do respond, depending.